What's up, guys? Frodo here, and this is another episode of My Hero Academia. And this episode was not quite as hype as the last episode, but it was definitely something that was worth noting. So, in this episode, we saw a couple things. The biggest one being that the fight between Muscular, not the Pink Hulk, I called him the Pink Hulk, but the fight between Muscular and Deku is over, and yet Deku is still continuing to go and trying to save people, trying to get as many people alerted as possible. His arms are ruined. You can actually see in several scenes where he's kind of sliding across the ground or running and jumping, and his arms are just kind of flapping in the breeze because they're both ruined. And because of that, right now, he's just got adrenaline pumping through him, so he can move. And Eraser had noted that, once the endorphins are gone, once his adrenaline calms down, he's not going to be able to move. Yeah, he's not going to be able to move. So he's able to run still and kick. And we saw the kick part of it because when they were facing off, or when we come back to the Pussycats fighting the two other villains whose name I forget. One of them is basically like a complete Stain ripoff, and the other one, I guess it's not a ripoff if you designed the character yourself and you also made Stain. Talking about the writer from My Hero Academia. Anyway, complete Stain ripoff and dude with a shirt. They both were fighting the Pussycats, and Deku comes through and smashes Stain ripoff's sword, and just as dude with a shirt is about to literally run in to kill Deku, like these guys are not messing around, like he was literally just going to run up and kill Deku. Stain ripoff throws the knife and completely stops him, and is like, Stain said that this guy was, worthy of being a hero, therefore I'm not going to kill him, because that dude just, his entire getup just screams, Stain fanboy. And, yeah, so that was something. Deku does run across Eraserhead, and Eraserhead says, tell them that, the UA students can engage in combat for self-defense. And so that's what they did. They telepathically sent out that, all UA students in the name of Eraserhead are allowed to engage in combat for self-defense. So we see Bakugo and Todoroki facing off against, I think his name was Moonfish. I think I called him Captain Gimsuit. But we see them first encounter this dude who, number one, he was already creepy, but apparently his ability is to, his teeth can grow and be very sharp and all that kind of stuff. So there was that. And we saw Mustard, the bad guy with the gas mask, who was creating the gas. We saw him facing off against Tetsu, and I forget her name. Big Hands. Oh, God, I can't remember. There's so many freaking characters in the show. I can't remember all their names. But yeah, so they were facing off, and so because they were able to fight as a team, as they learn in the UA, they were able to defeat him by distracting with one, by blowing a bunch of air with their hands, and then punch in the face by Tetsu, knocking him out. So there was that, and of course they're saying Kacchan or Bakugo shouldn't be fighting, avoid fighting at all costs so he's not captured. Yeah, he's not going to follow those rules, obviously. That's not really Bakugo's strong suit. And at the end, we see that because of the darkness around the woods, Dark Shadow is now running out of control, and Tokoyami can't control it at all. He's basically been absorbed by him. So that's going to be something that'll be an interesting kind of interaction and fight next episode. I'm curious to see what that's going to be. But yeah, if you guys want to watch the full reaction to this, check out the link down in the description, please. It's kind of how I do this. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, subscribe. Yes, content will be changing down the road, but keep liking and subscribing, because this format is what I'm going to transition to, just a lot longer and a lot more in detail for the episode. So please, please subscribe. Please like, all that fun stuff. And yeah, enjoy the reaction, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to be there and have a good one.